Hello everyone. So today we are going to do this page links, something similar like Linktree. The idea is that you have a page where you have your logo and like a page name. So this is my name, Cândido Silva. This is the page name, which is the channel's name, Coding Station. And we have like a YouTube link, Instagram, LinkedIn, and a share button. So basically, if you click this, it's going to what we want, which is my LinkedIn and the page Instagram. I need to change this logo, but I don't know. Still going to do that. That's the idea. And then you have like a share button. You can close the share button. You can share this with WhatsApp. So basically, he's going to initiate. This is in Portuguese, actually, it's my home language. You can initiate a conversation and it's going to share the link with that. So just open WhatsApp web, or if you are doing this on your phone, this is going to open your app and I can just share with myself here. And that's kind of like it. What else? We can copy. If you just want to copy the link and then you can paste it, something like this. You can do that as well. And I think this is it. This is the idea. And for some reason, it's taking a few time to load. I'm not sure why. This was very fast the first time I did it. Okay, but here it is. Maybe my internet connection is kind of bad. So we are going to do this with Nuxt, Vue.js and Nuxt. And I'm going to do the same thing with Next in React and Next in another video. So make sure to check that out. And so yeah, that's it. Let's start. Let me close all of this. I can let this I'm going to put this on like here, just for me to see if as for now. And we are going to make a new project. So npx Nuxt latest init, and for the name of the project, let's call links Nuxt, because I'm doing with Nuxt. Is going to initiate it. We're going to enter the folder. So links Nuxt. Inside here, we are going to do npm install. And while he's making all the installations, what we can do, I can open this, links Nuxt. I'm going to open another command here. I'm going to open the code, so code space dot is going to open our editor. I'm going to put this here. I think I can close the one I was using. So this one. Can close here. We can come on app. You can change Nuxt welcome to Nuxt page. We can come on public. So we need to add a folder, the page folder. Inside here we do index.view. Inside here, going to put a template. Let's put an h1 and called home. What else we need? We need to add, we're going to use tailwindcss. Also, I forgot to tell you that. So we are going to use tailwindcss. And for that, we are going to install Tailwind. Let me check here. So we need to go to the modules. We have like a module for Tailwind using Nuxt. Let me put these modules here so that I can check that out. We have here Tailwind CSS. So we go using npm. Let me copy this. So npm install --save -dev nuxt.js tailwind css. And we also need to add up modules. So I'm going to copy here. on nuxt.config.ts, or maybe it's JS on your application, could be, you're going to add like a modules inside here Nuxt.js tailwind CSS. I'm going to save that. Let me do this. I think this is it. We have Tailwind install. We are also going to use icons for the YouTube or whatever icons you want to do it. So I'm going to put here icons. We have icon here. This is the one we're going to use, plus 100,000 icons from different libraries for us to use. I'm going to copy this. We are going to paste this here. So npm install --save -dev Nuxt icon. And what else do we need? I'm also going to install some plugins from Tailwind. So we have like a prettier and prettier plugin for Tailwind CSS. And the idea for using this is because it's going to sort our class automatically and give us autocomplete options and things that are nice for when we are developing this. So just copy and paste npm install. This is a prettier plugin in Tailwind CSS. So make sure to install that. What else do we need? Okay, if you want to have the code for this project, you can have the code. I'm going to leave the description for anyone that support our channel. You can have all of the codes from all the projects on our Patreon. So make sure to check that out and subscribe and leave a like button there so that we can make this channel grow. Okay, we have everything installed, but we don't have, we need to add the two modules here. So we have the module for Tailwind. We also need the module for Nuxt icons. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come back here, comma, Nuxt icon. And yeah, I think this is it. We have everything installed. I'm going to add here. I'm going to follow the Tailwind recommendation here. And I'm going to pretty much make an installation as it says. So I'm going to start this npx tailwind init. And what this is going to do is this is going to add a config file for us. So this is going to add this config tailwind.config.js. We're going to check this out. We have this here. So this is the basic info that we need. I'm also going to add here styles. I think it's styles the name. And another folder called CSS. And another one called tailwind.css. And in here, I'm going to copy these. So we have Tailwind base, Tailwind components, and Tailwind utilities. I'm going to save that. And I believe we have everything now prepared. So let me run here npm run dev. And let's check if that is working, if everything is working. We also have this Tailwind experimentation here. We have a lot of class utilities here, class that you can use. You just click here and you can copy and then you can paste. This is very good. I'm not going to use that, but because I already did the project, but it's very good to develop new projects. I think I can close this and close that. We can open this. I'm going to put this here. Let us see, let it open so that I can check that out. Do we have anything wrong here? Didn't open. Pages directly. Oh, what did I do wrong here? We have page. It's the wrong name, guys and girls. Pages. Let me see if you can. Maybe need to run again. Okay, so let's run again and see if it's going to work now. home. We have home here. Okay, good. So it's working. Now we are going to start here by doing our background. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to do this like this. We have like both, what can I say? No, I'm going to do like this, like the computer version first, and then you can check out the cell phone version. So this is where we are. I'm going to put this a little bit to the, I'm going to put this on the left. No, I'm going to leave it there. Good, you can close this, can let it this like this. We can close this and we can close that. So we are on index. Inside the index, let's make a div. And class, here we're gonna at home here. Let me see, we need a color. You can see that, I don't know if you observe that, but we have like a background that it's like oriented like this, on like the diagonal with different colors. That's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to add background gradient to top. This is from top left to bottom right. And I'm going to put, this is going to be from red 400 to sky 200. Okay, but we need this to be the whole screen. And the width is from the whole screen, and the height is also all screen. So you can see, I don't know if it's too, okay, maybe like this it's better. So we have width 100 view high and height 100 view high. This is what we have here, and we have this from the top to the bottom and have different colors. You can change that if you want. This is just so that we can make something to begin with. I'm going to add here a div, and we are going to do this. We're going to put the logo inside here, which in this case is my photo. You can have your logo or your photo or anything you want. So I'm going to do a component here, and then I'm going to call it avatar. So let's add this. Let's add, no, not here, a folder called components. Inside components, we're going to make avatar.view. Inside here, let's make a template. On avatar, what we can do is we just have like an image tag. You can do that using Nuxt image also. I'm just going to put this image here. We have the source, we have the auth that we can put. I'm going to put here logo coding space. And for the source, I'm going to actually get my photo, and I'm going to put this on the public. So I have my logo here, which is my photo. I need to change this. I'm going to do like a logo for this channel. Not sure when, but I'm going to do it sometime. So I'm going to put here our public and logo.jpg. We have that here. And here we're going to make avatar.view. Look, we have our logo here. Now we need to kind of change this. We need to add like a class. I'm going to put the width. Let me check that out here. The height is going, the width and the height is going to be 24, which is 96 pixels, and rounded. So this is going to be rounded. Good. Now I need to center this. And for that, we're going to make a class here. Flex, justify center, which is justify content center. And item center is align item center. I'm going to put a padding top, like 16 pixels. I think this is good. I don't think we need this to be too big. Maybe this is like, okay. You guys can see that? Maybe it's too small. I'm going to let this as it should be. I think it's good. All the size and everything. Especially if you're using on your cell phone, I think this is going to be like a good thing. Like this is a good size. You can make different sizes for computer and cell phone, but I don't think we need to do that. Okay, we have our avatar here. Now we're going to put the title and like subtitle. So let's make a div. Here, let's make like an H1. Let's put coding station. And an H2, let's put my name. Cândido do Silva. We have this here. We need to style that out. I'm going to make text center. Good. I'm going to, the text center is text align center. I'm going to change the text size. I think it should be like something like 18 pixels. I'm going to put the font medium. I'm going to make like the margin top. Let me put 8 pixels. And I'm going to put a padding here, bottom, so that we can have this different from the rest. And also I'm going to put here text white. For some reason it's not saving. Okay, here we have it. It's taking a lot from my computer, I guess. Okay, we have all of this. I think it's good like that. What else can we do now? We need our links. That's what we need. So let's make a div here. Inside here, we're going to make a component. No, not here. Inside components, we're going to make card links dot view. We have a template. Come on, you can do it. Come on, computer, you can do it. It's a little bit too much for him. Come on, it's a recording, but it's going. It's recording, but it's going. Okay, inside here, we have our links, and inside our links, we're gonna have our icons and the text. And let me put here what we're going to pass first as a prop. So let me make it here script, setup, set up. I'm going to call this const links. It's an array of object, and we have the link. So the first one is going to be the YouTube. So this is my YouTube link. No. And we have the text. For the text, we have YouTube. YouTube. And we have the icon we're going to use, which is YouTube. Okay, I'm going to put just this one first. Here we're going to make card links.view. No, we don't need to import that because it auto imports everything. Something is not right here. Okay, we need to make it here. Script, setup. Okay, now we have it. And inside here, from our card links, we need to make, so So this is going to be a white background with the icon and the text. So let's make BG. No, actually, let's do things first. Define props that we can get our props. I always like to make this to put the type. You don't need to, you can just make an array, but I just like it. Type, it's going to be an array. This is going to be an array, right? No, this is going to be an object. Okay, inside here we have the icon. We need a name for this icon, so this icon is going to be, we're going to pass this string type, so MDI is the name of the library, and inside here we're going to put the prop name, so link.icon, and we can close this. Okay, and we have a tag here which is going to be the link.text. Okay, so this is the basic of our card links, and here we need to pass, we need to iterate through this because this is going to make different card links. So let's make a v4. Inside here we are going to make index link, index, no, link index, and in links, and the key is going to be index. Okay, you can save that. Not sure why it's not showing up. Oh yeah, we need to pass the prop here. So link, it's going to be link. We need to bind that prop with the 2 dots. This is it. It's not working. Maybe we need to refresh. Okay, we have it here. It's undefined. Why is that? It's not icon. It's icon. Good, we have it here. Now we need to style that. Let us come here. Let's make the background white. Good. I'm going to center that, so flex items center, so they are on the same line. What else do we need here? We need this to be like rounded, so let's make rounded full. Good. We need a padding here, so padding 16 pixels, and we need to give this some space. Let me think. I'm going to put the width full, which is 100% width. I'm going to put the margin on both sides to be 16 pixels. It's coming like that. That's something that I don't want. What else do we need? We need I don't want this to be like this. Maybe it's because it's too big. Okay, I'm going to check that later. Let's do like this. Let's do the phone version. Let's see if it's not getting. It's becoming too big. Okay, I'm going to check that later. Let's make. Maybe if you put like a max width to be 20, like 148 pixels. Okay, now we have it. Now we don't have the bars anymore. So we have the width of this card. We need the shadow, so shadow LG. So this is the size of the shadow. And the shadow red 500. Okay, you have the shadow here. I want to make like the cursor pointer. So when we pass, we have the cursor here. I think this is it for... I'm going to center this, but not here. For the icon, I want to be the size 32 pixels. Good. I want the color to be tomato. Good. What else do we want here? We want the text to be bold, font, bold. I'm going to make a padding, only padding left actually. I'm going to give like a margin auto so that it centers. Okay, so we need this padding to be from both sides, so this is a little bit better centered. It's not correctly centered. Maybe text center is going to be better. No, didn't work. I think it's because we have this YouTube link here. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to put class. So the margin, we are going to put like a negative margin. So minus margin right. Here we go, 8. So this is minus 32 pixels, which is the size of the icon. So now the text is centered. I think this is it for this. We are also going to add here a click event. Click. And go to link. They're going to pass link.link as the prop here. I'm going to make a function. Go to link. Pass the link as the prop. Inside here, we're going to make window.open, which is like the browser API. And you're going to go with link. So this link is the link that we're going to pass here, which is this. We're passing this link is saying, okay, open on another tab. To open on another tab, we need to put blank, not black. And let's see if it's working. If you click here, okay, it's working, good. Now we're going to copy this. Make 1, 2, and I'm just going to copy from the other project. I think it's better. So we have for Instagram, the text, and icon. Same here, text and icon. It was in Portuguese on the other project. Instagram, LinkedIn, you save that. We have this here. Now we need to make some things here. So we need to center this. We need margins here. For the God's sake, we need margins. Margins we're going to put here. So let me put margin top 6, which is 24 pixels, if I'm not wrong. Yes. And we need to center this. So let's make flex. I'm going to make flex cool, which is flex direction column. Item center. Okay, this is center. And I think that if we go here like on this, we need something. I don't want this to be like on the margins. So if you put padding x4, okay, now we have padding from both margins. I think it's good. I kind of like it. The links are working. Okay, so now we're going to add a share button. And for that, we're going to make a new component here. So inside the components folder, let's add share.view component. Inside here, we're going to make a template. and a script tag with setup. Okay, and we're going to save this. Inside here, we're going to add the share component. And the idea is that we have the text here, and inside this text, so we have like a p tag share. And also I'm going to add the modal window where we are going to have the options. So when we click share, it's going to pop up a modal window with the options that we want to share. And yeah, that's it. So can I put here class text center? Okay. I'm going to put the margin top 16 pixels, the font bold, text blue, 600, and text XL, no, LG, so it's 18 pixels, a little bit bigger. Okay. Also cursor pointer, so when we hover our mouse we can see the pointer cursor. What else? Inside here we are going to add the component. So on the components folder, let's add share modal.view with template and script setup. Good. So we are going to add on top of this like a black background with like opacity, so that we have this on top of everything. So the first thing we need to do is background black, opacity like 30. We need to be, yeah, we need to add this here. So share modal component inside here. This is going to be, I need this to be on top. So I need this to be fixed, which is position fixed, top 0, the position, left 0. Okay, the width will be 100% and the height 100%. Still not showing up. I think we need Z index 20. Maybe if I refresh, no, still not working. Okay, so it's age full and not age 100. That was the reason why this was not showing up as the background. And now we have this black background with that's on top of everything with opacity with 30% or 0.3. And on top of that, we are going to add our card. And for that, I'm going to make a wrap around the card, and this is the card itself. So for the card itself, let's make background white, Z index 50, And let me just put here, like, share this page. Let us save. Okay, this is the card we're going to work around. What else do we need here? We need to make this card. We're going to change this. We're going to make like a p tag. This share is going to be on this p tag. For the card, let us do the width auto, margin auto, so this is on centered, a padding for 16 pixels, and rounded LG. Okay. I don't want this to be the whole thing. So with the width auto, I want this to be only on the same space that everything that is inside occupies. I'm going to put this, since this is on top of everything, on top of the black background that we just did. This is going to be fixed, position fixed, left 0, top 0. The Z index is 30. The height and width is going to be 100%. Okay, it's going to be flex and item center. Good. So now we have this with the width just occupying what the content is. It's occupying inside. We are going to add here now a button. Inside this button, we're going to have an icon with the name. It's going to be MDI close. And the size is going to be 20 pixels. I'm going to close that. Good. But we need this to be flexed. So let me think. So this is going to be the box. And inside the box, we have the first layer. So the first row, we're going to put this inside the row. I'm going to make a class name, flex, item center. So align item center. And justify between, so this is justify space between. Good. Now we are going to add here, let's make a margin bottle 10, which is 40 pixels, and below this we have the WhatsApp info that we want to pass. So let's make a div class. Let's make it flex and item center and justify between, the same as we did before, because inside here you're gonna have an age tag, an A tag with the text we want to pass. But before that, inside here we're going to put let's make a span with share with WhatsApp, and we're going to put here the WhatsApp icon. So icon name MDI, which is the library. WhatsApp. The color is going to be green. And size, let's make it 20 pixels. Okay, good. What else do we need here? I'm going to put another icon here on the right. So this is the wrap for the row. So this is the row, and this is, we're going to put this like on one side and on the other side. So this is going to be inside the div with a class of flex and items center. This doesn't change anything, but this is because here we're going to add the icon with MDI library, and I forgot the name of this. It's chevron right. I'm going to make the color gray and the size 30 pixels. I'm going to close it. Okay, here we have this icon. I don't like the space, so let's add a class here, margin left, 80 pixels. Let's make the text gray 800 and the text LG. Okay, good. Let's make a margin right 32 pixels. This is better. What else do we need here? We need a link for the WhatsApp. So WhatsApp has a kind of like an API that it just, you use this base link here, which is https with wa.me text, and then what you want to share when you are sharing with WhatsApp. And in this case, it's my coding space. Is this the same page? That's what we want to share. So we put what we want to share here. And this is going to give us a link, direct connection with WhatsApp. And we put like target because we want to open on a new window, target underlined blank. If we save this and we click here, it's going to open on WhatsApp. This is in Portuguese, but the same thing is going to happen to you. Okay, I think we have everything here. And now I want to add a copy that we can copy the text and paste somewhere if you want, if you don't want to share this on WhatsApp. For that, I'm going to make another row below this. Inside this row, we are gonna have, so flex, justify space between. Inside here, we are gonna have an icon with the name MDI for the library, 2 dots. I want to make like the copy icon, so content copy. Yes, this is exactly the one. I'm going to close this. Okay, good. Now what I want is, I want to have the tag with what I want the user to copy. So links dash coding dash space dot netlify, because it's on the where I'm going to upload this project. Good, we have it here. And now what I want is another text when we can say that it's copy or not. So what can I do here? I can make this, I want copy, but I want when the user clicks and copy this, then we kind of like change this text to copy it. So I'm going to make let copy. I don't think, yeah, I think this is a good name. So copy is going to be a ref, copy text, side here, it's copy. Good. Now what we want is, let's make some changes here. I want the font medium. Good. I want to give some space between them, so margin X, let's put 16 pixels. Good. And now I'm going to add a box around, so border 2 pixels, border gray 200. Okay, good. Let's make a padding of 8 pixels. Margin top 32 pixels. What else can I do here? I want to make it a little rounded on the borders, so rounded. And it's not a line on center, so because we have the icon a little bit higher. So item center. Okay, so now the icon is on it's supposed to be. What else can I do? I think this is it. So this is our box where we're going to share this. We have the share options. You can add other share, like you can have other options that you want to share. I'm going to use just this one. And what else can we do? Let me check here. How is the other one? Okay, we have something around here. We have like a border around this one. I'm not sure, so we have the icon here. Let us put a border around the X. So on the button, let's make a class. Let's put BG gray 300. Good. I'm going to make the width 28 pixels and the height also 28 pixels. Okay. I'm going to center this icon, so flex, justify center, item center, rounded full. Okay, so now I have the rounded. I think this is it. The type of this button is button. And okay, so now we need to make this work. And for that, I'm going to put this a little bit more like this. Okay. To make this work, we need to wrap around this like a class that when the user clicks on the share link, it's going to make this box visible and the background on top of it. To do that, what we need to do is going to make a vModel, open, and when we click here on the text, So let's make a click event. When we click here, let's make it open. Open equal to true. And on side script, we're gonna make let open equal a ref. Is going to be false. Okay, so we're going to pass this information down to the share model, and when we have here like a conditional class, let us put two strings here. When we have the model value, and we have this model value, we want to be open. So we have model. Actually, don't need these two strings. We can put model value. If we have it, then we make the class visible. Otherwise, we make it invisible. Okay. So this is the visibility hidden and visibility visible in the case we have the model value. To make this work, we need to define props. And we're going to call this, I think it's model value. Model value. Just one L. My goodness. And we need to emit a value when we close it. So let us save and let's see if this works. If you click, it opens, but you have nothing that closes. So when the user click on the text, this goes to open. We pass this info here, and we have the define prop here, model value. That is going to be this one. That make it visible. And when we click on the X button, so here, we need to close the value. And for that, we need to do something a little bit different. We're gonna add here like a close function. Inside here, I'm going to put on bottom of that, we have the function which is close. Inside the close, we are going to emit an event that's going to change the value of open outside the parent, outside the child to the parent component. So he's going to emit update model value false. Okay, this is going to emit, and this is going to update the V model to false. What else do we need? We need to define this emit. So let's make a const emits equal define emits, and I'm going to make update model value. Okay, let's see if it works. So if I click it close, if I click it opens, good, this is working. So we need the model value to open and close. So this is going to bind the class here. We need to emit an update model value. So this is going to do it automatically. Change the open value to false. What else do we need? We need to copy this to make this copying works. So where can I do this? Inside here. Inside this box we have a click event. Let's call it share link. So when I click the box inside this box, Where can I put this? Below here. So I have a function, share link. What this is going to do, this is going to copy to the clipboard the text that we put here. So I'm going to make navigator dot clipboard dot write text, and the text that I want to write, in this case the website. I'm just going to copy and paste here. So when we click here, this is going to be put on the clipboard, and then we can just paste anywhere we want. If I save it, I just want this to be a cursor pointer. Can put here cursor pointer. Okay, this is good. I want to show something here that this is being copied. So this is when we're going to change the copy value, copy.value to copy it. So when I click, it's copied. And yes, I want this to change the color of the copy. So what can we do here? We can make a conditional class. I'm going to put the strings inside. We can declare copy. If copy is the share the text, so if the text of copy is exactly as the share text, then question mark, then the text is going to be gray, 800. Otherwise, if the user change this to, if the user clicked, the text is going to be changed to copy it. I think this is it's not share actually. Maybe, I don't know if share. Yeah, let's make it copy. Otherwise, the text is going to be green, 800. Okay, good. So, okay, if I close here, I want this to be back. So if we close, we make the copy dot value back to copy. If we click, it changes. If we close, it goes back to normal. And if we click here and we go here, then it's working. You can see it's working. Good. And when you click, it changes to green. This is good. What else do we need here? I think the only thing we need here left is make a transition, because this is too harsh. I want this to have a transition from, it's going to show this card with a transition option. Okay, so how can we do this? We need to change this. We're going to transition the background, and we're going to transition the way the card shows. Okay, so first off, let us make the transition for the background. So inside here, we are going to make transition all, because you want all properties to transition, and the duration of the transition, let's put 300 milliseconds, and transition going to be is in out. So basically this is going to make transition is going to speed up and then it's going to speed down. Nothing is going to change because we didn't add what we want to transition from. And to do that, we're going to use a bind class and make like when the vModel, when this is opens, we want to transition from like no opacity to 30% opacity. So we make, when we don't have the model value, it's going to be opacity 0. When we have the model value, which is when the user clicks to open, is going to transition to opacity 30, and we're going to remove this opacity from here. Okay, let's test. You can see now that the background is like fading in with the transition from opacity 0 to opacity 30%. And we are going to do something similar, actually. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing with the box, this white box. I don't like this share page here. I think something is missing. It's too clean. Let's add this share page here. The text gray 800. Okay, font medium. What else can we do here? Let's make a little bit bigger, so text LG. Good. Yeah, I think this is it. I think the share is good like this. Okay. So now let's make the transition for the box. To make this transition, I want to make two transitions here. The first is the same one as this one, as the black box around. So what we're going to do is, on this div that's wrapping everything around, we're going to bind a class. Since we're going to make two transitions here, I'm going to add the strings and the brackets. And now if we have the same thing, so if we don't have the model value, it's not model value. No, it's correct. Okay, I was tripping. For some reason. Where am I? Where was I? Okay, I'm going to save so that you can skip here. So if you don't have the model value, if it's close, then it's going to be opacity 0. Otherwise, it's going to be opacity 30. Opacity 100. Okay, so when we open, kinda didn't work as expected. You see that it's, do you think it's, let's put here. I think it's because it's a lot, so it's too fast, but I think it's working. And something else that I want to do, I want this like to go from top to bottom. So I'm going to make here translate Y. I'm going to put on brackets here like 50 pixels. And in here is going to translate Y to 0 pixels. I'm going to save. It's not working. It's not working. For what reason it's not working? I need to add the transitions here. So make transition all. The duration is also 300. And the type is also easy in out. And now let's test. Good. Good, so it's working. Now we can clearly see that it's fading in and coming from... It's coming from the bottom. I don't want coming from the bottom, I want to come from the top. So let's put a minus here. Oh, no. Good, now the transition is coming from the top. Okay, I think this is it. I think we finished, didn't we? So the links are working. And have the share button, it's working. If I copy it, it's working. If I share with WhatsApp, it's working. Let us check the phone version. If it's good. Yeah, I think the phone version is good. We have a bigger one. Okay, good. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy this. If you want to get the files, you can, I'm going to leave the link on the description. And don't forget to tell me what you want to see next. And I see you on our next video.